Hi everyone, it's Chris from Butter Studios. How's everyone doing today? We are in week 3 of the COVID social distance, isolation, lockdown, non-essential business shutdown, whatever you want to call it. And I just want to check in with everyone to see how you're all doing. I'm doing all right, I think. I miss being around people for sure. Going from working so many different events. I think about 4 weeks ago, I was working the Canada Sevens rugby tournament, which was a ton of fun, and then a few galas after that. And then shortly after that weekend, after the announcement that no more social gatherings over X amount of people, all the events just went just like that. But that's okay. We're all playing our part in keeping everyone safe, and hopefully we can get through this a lot quicker this way. But it's just quite a switch from going from a regular routine, being able to go to the grocery store and not have to rush or worry about getting a virus while you're there. To being able to get a haircut. I've been going to Planet Hair every 3 weeks for the last 20 years to get a fresh cut, and I can't even do that. So I've had to cut my hair myself. I think it looks okay from the front. We won't talk about the back. Just don't worry about it. You can only see the front. It's all good. But even just simple things like that, I can't do right now. Or hang out with a friend that I haven't seen in a while. Grab a coffee. All has to be done virtually now. So I've done quite a few Zoom meetings, including Zoom networking, networking online. But it's just not the same. Definitely prefer being in person and talking in person. I want to thank all my clients as well for being understanding that we can't proceed with shoots right now. And on the flip side, we're trying to help as much as we can. We understand that events have to be canceled at this time. So we're working with all our clients to see how we can help with the postponed dates and make everything as stress-free as possible on our end. With a lot of free time now, I get to work on a little video work, get more comfortable in front of the camera, which I've always hated. So hopefully this isn't too torturing for you to watch. Torturous? Torturing. You pick the word. And also, can do a little cleanup on our website and all the stuff that I can do at my desk. My studio is starting to look a lot cleaner now. I finally have time after, a decade plus to sort out a few things. I've had a couple of different things that I wanted to launch this summer, but that's going to be delayed. But it gives me a little time to work on it and perfect it and get all the marketing stuff ready for when we can launch it and get it out there to events. So some exciting stuff coming up that I can keep busy with. And even that doesn't really fill up all my time besides my kids. I do love working, so I think this is the most this is the hardest part of it, is not being able to work, because I love my work. And if there's one big benefit to this social distance thing, is that I realize how much I love photographing people versus inanimate objects. So I've been doing some crazy things at the studio in terms of inanimate objects. You might see it on a video or one of my posts here. But with the rest of the free time, I've been trying to see how I can help filter out a lot of the noise, a lot of the information that's coming at us at a rapid pace thanks to social media. So you don't even know what article is real or fake. So I'm trying to get through all the noise and the fluff and get some useful tips out to my network. But I mean, it's open to anyone really. So if you want to follow my personal Facebook page, it's at Mr. Chris Chong. So it's at MrChrisChong. And I've been posting sort of my top 5 tips every couple of days. It might be more frequent now, depending on how much information is coming out at us. And besides that, just trying to see how I can help. Perhaps it's your business, or your friend's business, or your family's business. I think one thing that we forget is that is not just physical health that's the big topic right now, but our mental health in terms of how we are dealing with it right now. So being in isolation, some people are living on their own. So if you know any seniors, whether it's your parents, grandparents, or people, colleagues, make sure you check in on them, make sure they're okay. And anybody that that's practicing the self-isolation as well, check on everyone's mental health. We're all going to rely on each other, and making sure that we're mentally strong throughout this whole period will definitely help us in terms of the recovery period there after we go back to a bit of a normal life here. So I'm not going to chat too much for my first video here, but I want to get a conversation started. Want to hear about any reflections that you've made over the last few weeks. I've always thought that this is quite a big reset of everything for us, whether it's on the economic side, the environmental side, mentally, physically. It's a full reset, even on how we run our businesses going forward. So there must be some realizations there. I'm interested to hear what your realization is, and what you plan to change, or what's the difference in thinking that you'll have after this when we get back to a bit of a normal life here. So feel free to comment on there or send me a response directly, and feel free to subscribe to my channel as well. So until the next video, take care and stay healthy.